My name is Nathan Dines, and I'm the sports editor of Loyolan. Here with me is Dan Rafferty, assistant sports editor, and Kevin Cacabellas, staff writer. And the first topic today is going to be Major League Baseball. So guys, what do you think the biggest storyline is on the season so far? Kevin, why don't you start?
I got to go with the Dodgers. They're off to a very hot start. Matt Kemp offensively, showing why he's one of the best players. And also their pitching has been solid. I think Daniel can give more detail on that.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dodgers of Chavez Ravine really stepping up this year. They're 9-1 to start. But something a little under the radar, the Pittsburgh Pirates. No one's talking about them. They're not in a major market. They've been, they've had losing seasons for the last, decade or two. But they have a solid pitching staff, a young core of players led by McCutchen. And so be prepared for the Pirates to really surprise people this year.
Now, if the NBA Finals were to start today, who do you think would be playing? Dan, why don't you start?
I'm going to go a little old route. I'm going to go Boston Celtics, San Antonio Spurs. No one's picking them. They're old. Everyone thinks they're done. I'm going to go veteran. Well, I think that they have Rajon Rondo is absolutely incredible, playing the best season this year. And San Antonio, no one's talking about them. They're exactly where they want to be. Tim Duncan's playing out of his mind. Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Obviously the big three, but the Greg Popovich is the key. I think Boston and San Antonio.
I like where you're going with the Spurs. I think defensively they're awesome. I was watching the Suns and the Spurs the other night, and the Spurs held them to like 5 points in the first quarter. Ridiculous. But I think it's going to be the same as last year. They're gonna compile a great regular season, and then once playoffs hits, they just don't have a guy that can give the ball that will score 20 points for them, on a given basis. They have Tim Duncan, but he's not going to be that guy with 10 seconds left in the game. So I think I'm going to go with the Thunder, and then the Bulls.
Pretty safe pick.
Really safe pick, of course. But when you have Kevin Durant, that's a safe pick to go with 10 seconds left in the game. So I think that's the difference maker.
All right, now bringing it back home to LMU, how do you think that Charity Elliott is going to help or hurt the women's basketball team this coming year? Kevin.
At first I want to say it's not going to make that big of a difference, but with the talent on that team, I don't think anyone is going to argue that team doesn't have the ability to finish in the top half of the WCC. And I think Charity Elliott's going to really steer the ship the right way, and it's going to be a process. I'd say they finish maybe 4th or 5th in the WCC this season.
Well, 4th or 5th in the WCC would be a vast improvement for how they did this year. But one thing that was really interesting is the last couple games, they gained some momentum, got a couple wins, and I think Charity Elliott's going to take that success and really translate it into a whole season of success. This is the second coach in recent memory where LMU has gone down to UCSD and taken their head coach. They went and got Tom Black. It worked out for volleyball. Hopefully it works out for women's volleyball, or women's basketball as well.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.